I be them? The voices.
Mm. Well, obviously you gotta be contrarian, dude.
Oh, I gotta be. Okay, yeah. Let's. I'll do voices. And so, Hades, do you want to be the narrator?
Oh god. Yeah, okay.
Should I just kind of skip it to chapter 2, or should we still go through with it?
Uh, I mean, we can just leave. I mean, who cares what the narrator has to say?
Hell yeah.
He's
Yeah,
drunk.
who cares?
Fuck off, narrator.
Who cares? He can be his own voice.
Yeah.
We'll just disregard him.
Yeah.
Shit's fucked and then you die.
Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place. Chapter 2.
Very quickly, I'm gonna check some
Oh.
messages while I'm waiting till we get to the point.
Stay in the woods forever? Is that an
Yeah,
option?
It is.
I've
Oh
never
yeah,
tried
it's
that.
the way that you would get her for if you were doing the Oblivion ending.
Where you just never bring shit
yeah,
to
I
your
never
princess.
completed. I never completed the Oblivion ending.
It's
Oh, worm.
Yeah,
Yep.
I get it. I'm going to
Going
the
to the-
cabin.
The cabin goer.
Warning before you go any
On
further.
here.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Shut the fuck up! We've been here hundreds of times! If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
Haha, correct! Let's keep an open mind.
And Hades, I'm so excited to see your fan princesses when the fic drops.
Oh hell yeah. I'm doing it like
I'm
in
gonna
a
try to work on Surgeon tomorrow.
I'm doing like 3 separate ones, so like the first one that I'm working on is just like base collector where basically you set that one free, and then I'll do 2 separate ones for the hoarder, one for opportunist and the other for stubborn.
Oh hell yeah.
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 You either get added to the collection or you have to improvise weapons and just fight her with what you can find.
Oh shit.
You're in a horde. You have options. Anything is a weapon if you're brave enough.
We don't need a weapon where we're going.
Oh, that's a cold fucking line. I need to steal that thing.
You're
That's
welcome.
awesome.
If you ever want stubborn lines, I have way
I
too
fear-
many.
I fear that if we do story time, we're gonna need to have Bree do some of the lines as well, just because the voices are better.
Oh, for sure. Just let me, like,
Mhm.
yap off and start saying random shit, and eventually it'll probably be good. Like, you know, the whole
I would
typewriters with monkeys
Lines for
thing.
Query.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors all projected across what's almost the same space, but it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window! What's good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect, and no idea what we're dealing with.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts, and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess, and through that action, save the entire world. And you're going to slay her. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's gonna happen if we lose ourselves?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
How? Even if we close our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours, and quickly if you don't mind.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't that hard. Okay. Okay, I'm fine.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task. Take blade, don't take blade? Take blade. You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay, fine. You took the knife. But you really shouldn't be holding it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way! Thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice. You switch your grip on the blade. Congratulations.
Ha! Yes! Isn't this so much better? Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better.
It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already. Throw it out the window. Do it. You've been waiting so long for this.
Yes! Do it!
Seriously? You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess without it.
We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends? Oh well. If the princess wasn't going to do it, the heat death of the universe was going to come for it eventually. I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It'd be much better if we had a weapon.
What's done is done. Good luck, hero.
What the fuck do you mean? We just threw it out the window. Can't we go outside and grab it?
No.
Fuck.
As much as I'd like that, unfortunately I don't make the rules. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
It's made from goo.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs seem to even go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once, an odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the summit of all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
And all the bad smells like shit and piss are strictly from the narrator.
What? If the princess... I'm sorry, that caught me off guard. Holy shit, that's good. And I think my reaction was I actually did a good narrator voice for once. One time, I'm actually happy with how I sound.
and we got it on video.
Yeah. I have to say, the longer we've been doing it, the better you're getting, which is what I knew was going to happen, so I'm very proud of you.
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
God
Hades.
sakes. Yay! If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Do we all
Hello?
want to read it at once?
Where are
Sure.
you going? Are you here to...
Hello? Hi.
Okay,
All right.
on three.
On 3.
1, 2, 3.
Hello?
Hi.
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 What are you
What are
doing
you
What are
here?
you
doing?
doing here?
Are you here
Are
to
you
kill?
Phil.
No, no, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby! I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, wherever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that?
That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
That there'll be plenty of ways to ruin his day. Like ordering a
King
large
Seinfeld
ship.
theme.
What should we do?
I'd say the center.
Let's do the center.
We're going right! Just kidding.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you've made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful, focused step after another. One foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to you to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways. But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
And apparently we lose budget too. Holy shit.
Time disappears. You can feel yourself begin to untether.
This is somewhat worse. Oh my god! MS
Physical
Paint!
sensations
We're
dull
slowly
and then vanish
variating into my art style.
until the only things experienced are the endlessly repeating patterns and the motions of the journey. A continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity, and at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as
Can I help you?
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
You're here to.
He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm not still sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her a bit. Try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
I don't know. I'll let you guys take it from here.
Getting down here was weird. Like I was being pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
Oh shit!
Probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
There's two bitches now!
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures, and where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Where is Smitten? We're about to have a harem and he doesn't even know about it! We
Holy
can do
shit.
that! I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
Again, have you been here before?
Should we tell him? Ah! Let him stew! Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until...
Until.
It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended when we died, and then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the rest of it.
Seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. What's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them, if it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, but you need to do it now.
It's okay, there's other weaselly thoughts in my head right now. Ha ha! New plan! Let's see how badly we can fuck this up and see if we can make more of her.
What's your name?
um, yeah, princess. It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it? For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? Is this a quiz? If you're here, then surely you know why I'm here. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen, or at least the only one that I remember. Don't give me false hope. Please, just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster. And the second I get out of this place, I am going to end the entire world.
That one's hot! I don't think we're gonna be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
Certainly looks that way. So please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
If I let you out of here, what are you gonna do? I don't think I can answer that question in a way you find meaningful. Sorry, she's covering me. What do you want me to say? That I'd be a good person?
Besides, you already know what I'm going to do.
If you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
Not a single real answer. At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction. It's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there first to press? Whose skin is there first to get under? Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse. Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're gonna get is a million answers? I can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Regretfully think about that time you threw the blade out the window. Wait, that's not right.
Go on. Fuck!
You take a step forward, your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything's happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all.
Falls apart? I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
And us. What are we?
There
There
are
are
parts of us that are dead.
that are dead, and
The
the
others,
others,
they just don't
they
fit.
just don't fit.
We can
We
feel them
We can feel them
around
moving
in
around in
they
spaces
don't
they don't belong.
It's also
It's
uncomfortable.
also uncomfortable.
Did you do
Did
this?
you do this?
Did we do this?
Did we do this?
Can
Can
you
you pull us
back
apart?
apart?
Can you
Can you
fix
fix
us?
us? We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Please. It's going to be okay.
Yoink.
You are my sunshine, my only
And
stranger. You are my stranger, my happy stranger. You have three
We
heads,
did it!
stranger.
Well, I believe we have officially reached the end. It is 3:30 in the morning. I should really be in bed.
I am. It is almost 5:30. So yeah.
Holy shit!
We can shave. We can save. I said shave. My bad.
We can
And
shave.
I don't need to shave. But then, maybe if you want to pick this back up tomorrow, we can be here for the final fight. Record that.
Oh,
That sounds good.
absolutely. That would be
Especially
Fuck
awesome.
yeah.
I get too silly with it.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, we've been recording for almost 5 hours.
Holy man,
Oh my god.
you're gonna have a bunch of shit to edit.
This
Luckily, a lot of it's nonsense, so you could just crop out.
This
But
video
Oh,
alone
man.
is